Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is May 19th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and come back for more. I got some windows open up, so let's get right to the reseller news. Okay, for those who are new, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. Before we start with the reseller news, I just want to let you guys know, give you a little heads up. eBay has posted a video today on their YouTube channel, the eBay for Business YouTube channel, and it's called Listing Essentials. Get your products seen and sold. It's the up and running series they have. Well, I believe it's a series. You could check it out if you get a chance. It's only 7 minutes and 33 seconds long. Hopefully you will get a takeaway from it. And I always tell people, well, not always, but for the most part, I always tell people I keep a pen and pad with me. I know you could always go back to the video, but it's always good to jot down some notes. So if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are a seller on eBay, this information may be helpful to you. I'm going to leave it open because I'm going to be checking it out after I do the news. Okay, the next 7 windows are going to be from e-commerce bites. Okay, and the first story is, well, let me give you the URL first. It's www.ecommercebites.com. This story came out May 16, 2020. It's early adopters of eBay payments may be out of luck. No good. Let's read a little into this here. It says, despite playing guinea pig to eBay's managed payments when it was launched in 2018, it appears early adopters of the program will be forced into new fee structure. Oh, brother, more fees. eBay is rolling out in July that includes per transaction fee of 30 cents. Oh, boy. All right. I know. Like, there's not enough fees, right? I know. I hear you. Well, like I said, the only way to avoid that there is if you were selling on your own website, and most likely you probably wouldn't get the notoriety and the exposure like eBay does, but it is what it is. So anyway, it goes on to say eBay had promised early adopters that it would be grandfathered into the rates that were in effect when the program launched on September 24, 2018 through 2021. eBay executive Vikas Mehta led the initial rollout payments in North America in 2018, stated the following during eBay's weekly chat session on August 22nd, 2018. And just going to read a little into it. And I just want to say one more thing before I get started, go into this further. Please go directly to the websites. For the simple reason is they have active hyperlinks, and therefore you may want to click them on to read more about that particular topic or story that we're discussing right now. I do not click those on all the time. For the simple reason is will take too long to, this video will be, too long. I don't want to take too much time. I know you guys are busy, so please go directly to the website if you want to, check out the active hyperlinks, okay? All right, so I'm going to read this part here, the our goal part, and then we're going to go to the next window. Anyway, it goes on to say, our goal is to have selling fees lower than they are today. The payment processing fees for the initial launch are flat 2.7 with no fixed fee and no refund fees. This is your rate through 2021 for signing up for the initial launch of managed payments. Now, I don't know too much about the managed payments. I heard about them. I read about them. I hear mixed emotions. I get mixed feelings with them from other people. Some people like it. Some people dislike it. There's little perks with it here and there. I don't know. You got to read more into it. I didn't want to get too much into this topic when it comes to managed payment service. So I'm going to leave it at that point. I don't know. There may be some of you guys out there, people out there, I should say, that are in the managed payment service already using it, and you may love it. I don't know. I can't really say anything bad about it because I never really ventured into it. I'm using PayPal for all my payments, for receiving payments from the buyers. So I kind of like PayPal. But until this is actually, I don't know if it's going to be a mandatory thing. That's another thing, too. I thought someone said this is going to be eventually all the sellers, I guess, and buyers as well, are going to be grandfathered into the managed payment service that they're offering. So I don't know. I've been hearing stories like that. I don't know how true it is, but I'd be honest with you. I would like to stick with PayPal for now, okay? If there are people out there that are using it and you want to share it with us, please drop it in the comments below. All right, without explaining too much on the topic, let's go to the next window. My computer's running a little slow. Sorry about that. This one came out Sunday, actually, May 17, 2020. Amazon seller fulfilled Prime hit by pandemic concerns. Well, we all know what's going on with the pandemic. I'm sure a lot of us are going to feel the pinch. I know I am. And this goes on to say here, Amazon sellers reconsidering their use of seller fulfilled Prime and SFP. I didn't know they had that one. Okay. Over concerns about the pandemic related delivery delays, Amazon requires merchants to fulfill the SFP orders in 2 days to satisfy Prime members. And it goes on to say the issue came up on Amazon discussion boards when the seller said they noticed Amazon was suppressing the buy box for SFP orders in favor of the sellers who use Fulfillment by Amazon, FBA. They don't trust that SFP sellers can deliver on time because of the pandemic. So they are burying us, the seller claimed. All right. For you guys out there that are Amazon sellers, this may pertain to you. You might want to read a little more into it. There is quite a bit to read here. Again, here is the active hyperlink, as I told you guys. Amazon lifted a temporary block. So this is where you would want to click it on, and you'd want to, read into it more. That's why I tell you, go directly to it. I have no affiliate links, so when I tell you guys to go to these websites, I am not getting anything for it. If I was, I'd tell you right up front and saying, by you going there, I'm getting a kickback. I am not. I'm being upfront and honest with you guys. If I was, I'd be the first to tell you I am not. The only affiliation I have with these websites is that I get these Google alerts, and they come in my email box, and I go picking through. I pick through the ones I want, and I share them with you guys, the ones I think that would be of interest to you. So that's how I get. It's the only affiliation I have. I do not have any affiliation links as far as getting a kickback. All right. Anyway, you could check into this here. You can read more into it. I'll probably come back to these things later on. I'm going to come back to this website because I want to read more into this myself. I didn't get a chance to read it all, to be honest with you. If you go down to the bottom, if you're wondering at the bottom is, that's where people leave their comments. You're more than welcome to leave a comment. You just have to, over here, log in for AB Verify. Please be sure to use your email address and a password to log in. Once you do that there, then you could also, get into the, make a comment as well. All right. This one seems pretty interesting for people who are Amazon sellers. And if you, are, you might want to read more into this here. Okay. I'm going to bump out of this here. Come back to that later on. This story came out May 16, 2020. It says more questions about eBay managed payments by readers. I didn't read this one, right? No, I want to make sure. Sometimes I click it on twice. Okay. It goes on to say, as eBay gets ready to ramp up managed payments in July, we continue to receive questions from readers about how it will impact sellers. So the story goes on to say here, for those who don't know, Ina Steiner is the editor, and I believe she is the co-founder of e-commerce, but just to give you guys a heads up. So it goes on to say, Dear Ina, I have been following your articles on eBay managed payments. One issue I have seen coverage in QuickBooks downloads. I spoke to an eBay outreach person that indicated it could be done. I also contacted customer support, and they said there was no functionality. I have been downloading automatically from PayPal for several years. That's why I said I don't know about this thing. I got to see. I just got my invitation to register and try to figure out how will I be able to manage my accounting. I'm sure there would be other subscribers that would have the same question. If you know anything, thank you, Steve. All right. There's not, like I said, there's not much to read, but there ain't really much to read here. But again, when you scroll down here, you're going to see a lot of comments left by other buyers and sellers just like you and I. So you could read more into this here. Again, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not using it at this present time. And maybe you guys are out there. Somebody may be using it. If you are and you like it, please drop a comment below and share it with us. I'm curious to see what you have to say. All right, we're going to keep moving on here. This story came out May 15, 2020. It says, will eBay exempt bullion from managed payments? Interesting. Dear Ina, I saw your story on the bullion category and managed payments. The coin/bullion category has been exempt from MP since MP was announced a couple years ago. Sellers in that category continue to sell on eBay using PayPal. And it goes on to say, it's my understanding it is MP's payment processor that will not process coins, bullion sales, thus the exemption of coins/bullions category by eBay. I remember hearing something about this here. Somebody talked about this here on another YouTube channel. They brought this out. If you look at the what you can and what you can't sell with this here. I think I talked about one of my other videos. You could check into it a little more about that. There's been some kind of little discrepancy with that as far as I remember reading parts and hearing other people talk about. You guys could check into that. I mean, I'll read the rest of this here because it's not much to read here. It says coin/billions category is one of eBay's top sales categories. Hard to imagine eBay would shut down their top category in July when MP, of course, managed payments, comes online for most of eBay. Want to be business as usual? eBay is not so stupid as to shut down their top selling category. Time will tell, Martin. And then again, here's people leaving their feedback here. Now, this one here, just to read this one really quick from the tool guide, it says eBay's top selling categories. Know your categories. Some categories will always be more popular on eBay than others. We have used TerraPeak to look at both search volume and sell-through rate to determine which categories were the most popular on eBay in 2018. And of course, I think I pointed this out once before: cell phones, accessories, clothing, shoes, and accessories, home and garden, automotive, sporting goods, health and beauty, consumers, electronics, jewelry and watches, computer styles, networks, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I talked about this once before this year. I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy, to be honest with you, because there are people that do sell coins, and I don't know about the bullions, but I know, but they do. There are people that do sell coins on there. I'm sure they do sell bullions, but that's gonna be a problem for them. So if you guys are out there that you are in this category, take note of what's going on here, folks. That's why I put this. That's why I do the reseller news. I put this out there for you guys, so hopefully you'll get a takeaway from it and help you out. You know, prepare you. Let's put it that way. Let's go to the next window here. Okay, this one here came out May 17, 2020. eBay seller shares latest email about managed payments. Wow, did you notice a lot of topics? Let me just get a little swig of water here. A lot of stories about managed payments, I noticed. Unless I'm reading the same things over and over again, I don't think I am. This one came out. It says over here, eBay seller shares latest email about managed payments, May 17, 2020. If you guys notice, I throw the dates out there all the time. The reason why I do is because I want you to know the information is very current and somewhat updated. So I don't want you to think it's something that was happening, a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever. So that's why I throw the dates out. Let's read a link. So it says eBay has been sending emails to sellers notifying them that of the major changes to the managed payments coming in July, but has yet to post information on the seller announcement board. That leaves sellers and e-commerce bytes piercing together the implications of the changes. E-commerce bytes readers forwarded new fee structure that they received on May 7th, which you can read about in e-commerce e-commerce bytes update. See what I'm saying? This again is an active hyperlink. Now, if you want to read this, you got to click it on. Okay, that's why I tell you to go. That's why I encourage you guys to go there. All right. I'll just read a little more since I want to go to the other windows there. One seller posted on the eBay boards an email they received a week later, May 14th, with some disappointing news. It appears eBay is backtracking on rates promised to entice early adopters into the program. Read more on e-commerce bytes blog. All right, so we're going to skip that. We're just going to go over here really quick. After discussing the email on the thread and what the changes may mean to them, a seller wrote, "Thank goodness we have each other here on these boards. It gets tough sometimes getting things figured out." Okay, I'm not going to read all of this here. Well, it's not much to read, but it's enough. But you guys could check it out. Again, if you guys are, maybe some of you are using a managed payment service. I'm not right now. Like I said, I'm still using PayPal. But again, this pertains to you. All right, so check it out. Read it. Go to the site and check it out, guys. All right, let's bump out of this window. Hope we don't see another one. Okay, so we're going to see another one. We got 2 more to go here. As far as for e-commerce bytes. Okay, this one came out May 14, 2020. It says Shipping Easy offers new guide to flat rate shipping. Okay, now this is news to me. I'm not familiar with Shipping Easy. It says online sellers may think of USPS when they think flat rate shipping, but UPS and FedEx offer solution as well. Shipping Easy published a new guide for online sellers to better understand and take advantage of the flat rate shipping options. Well, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure they got good things going. It's a good little perks here and there with this new service. Well, it's new to me, but me, I'm a USPS diehard. I love the United States Postal Service, so I plan on using them. But anyway, it goes on to say here it's not easy to make apples to apples rate comparisons between the USPS Priority Mail, USPS Simple Rate, and FedEx One Rate. You know why? I'm not too crazy about the UPS and FedEx, because I had those services once before, and I noticed of myself, maybe because I'm a small-time seller, I don't give enough business, but I noticed the rates on FedEx were kind of a little pricey for me. I had a UPS account. I closed it out because I really didn't use it, and I was using FedEx for quite some time, and I started noticing their prices going up, and that's when I said, you know what, I closed out the USPS, which I never really used at all, and FedEx I was using at one point. They did give good discounts at one time, but I don't know, something happened with their policies or whatever, and it seems like everything was going up. So I just said, you know what, I closed both those accounts out. I said, I'm going to do everything exclusively through United States Postal Service. You guys could check this out, all right? It seems like that's the company. Again, this is news to me. Not only is it news to me, it's new to me as well, because I'm not familiar with Shipping Easy. So for those of you out there, you may want to venture into this here. Okay, let's bump out of this screen here. Okay, this story came out May 14th, 2020. Amazon make product customizations more profitable. All right, here we go, Amazon sellers. This is for you. Sellers enrolled in the Amazon Custom Program, which allows them to offer customizable goods, can now charge an additional fee for select customization options. It's one of the several new features Amazon announced this week. Other features added to the Amazon Custom include the following, and you guys will take the liberty to read this stuff here, because I know it's not much to read, but you guys could check it out. Or again, they have the active hyperlinks here, or you could just pause the video and read it that way if you choose to do so. You could also sign up for e-commerce bites too if you want. Right over here, you see my mouse is moving. You could sign up and you can get that there. Just drop your email address in there. And if they say how you heard, you could just tell them I went to Richard J. Pasini's YouTube channel, and he made us aware of it. I'm not going to get anything for it. It's just, I guess it's just like, I don't know, maybe they're looking at it like, they want to know how you heard about it. So if you want to tell them you got it from, you heard it from me, that's great. I'm not getting anything for, like I said, I don't have affiliate links with them. So, and anyway, just thought I'd share with you. So let's close that out. And last but not least, this one here was from, I wanted to go back to the other window. Let me just see something really quick here, folks. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to click on anyone for now. What I wanted to show you guys, let me close this window if it gets confusing. I want to show you e-commerce bites. They had the EKG, PayPal. Was it this one here? Let me just click this on for a second. That wasn't the one I wanted to talk about. No, that wasn't it. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to have to back out of this really quick. There's something I want to show you over here. Maybe I could do it here. Let's see if I can go back here. Can I go back here? Maybe I could do this one here. All right, here we go. That's what I want to do. I'm sorry, guys. All right. This is with e-commerce bites. I apologize about that. I'm sorry. E-commerce bites classifieds. How to find underpriced Apple iPhones on eBay. And what I did was, I was going to say, which I do. I'm going to click it here now. I'll show you, because I normally don't click on these things, but just want to share this with you really quick. It's going to open in a what do you call it there? I can't think of that thing there again. Adobe? Not Adobe. Well, whatever this is in here. I forget the thing. Anyway, Acrobat. It's open in Acrobat. I normally don't do this here, but I figured, hey, why not? Let me share it with you guys. This one here is only a 5-pager, and it's how to find underpriced Apple iPhones on eBay. Okay. I'm just going to scroll down here. You guys could, do it yourself. You could do the same thing I did if you choose to do so. Again, I don't know this person here. Okay, who's talking about this here? I guess you would say, well, I'm giving a person a self-promotion, whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind giving a shout-out once in a while to help people out. But he talks a little about his, about himself, I guess, here. And he talks about automated searches. I talked about once before one of my other videos. If you want to sign up for that, it's not a bad thing to sign up for. I'm signed up for it. Okay, and he's telling you basically how to do it, I guess, to get set up with automated searches. And I'm just scrolling down here. You guys could, like I said, pause the video, or I always say go directly to the website anyway, because a lot of these do have active hyperlinks. You could check this out. Okay, it's this Choose eBay site over here. Choose cell phones, PDAs, you know, so on and so forth. And I think that's basically it. That's it. Okay, he even said it. That's it. Yeah. So if you guys get a chance, check it out. I signed up for automated searches. I have it on my email thing, and I basically put in there, like, you know, what do you call it, the HP printers and stuff like that, just to get a feel back. I'm not going to sell any of my printers. I'm keeping them. But I did that there. I just set up like that just to get a test and feel it out, feel the waters with this thing. But you definitely may want to check this out, okay, if you get a chance. And again, I'll show you how I got there. We're going to go back and get the back arrow. And you're going to get that information from my computer's running slow. I'm sorry, guys. You can see the little thing spinning around there. Okay, when you're in the e-commerce bites, it's usually, I think it's usually at the right side, the bottom side of the page there. You will see this e-commerce bites classifieds, and you could get this book here. It's a free book. You can download it, right, and check it out. Okay, all right. And with that, folks, I am going to close this video out. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated so when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is May 19, 2020. I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.